Hi guys, Eric Pathy here at PickDawgz.com. If you missed this morning's radio show, all shows are archived online at SportsInsiderRadio.com. Now, before we get into today's lesson, let's talk about a comment that was left on my channel. I was going to actually reply to the comment on the channel. I decided I would reply here. And I actually discussed this comment on my radio show, so you can listen to the radio show as well. MP Jane 99. Eric, I really appreciate all of your amazing expertise. I want to learn the capping basic rules. Any advice on what books to read about basic capping guidelines? Question mark. I'm a physician, so I have a passion for learning, especially if it can help pay my student loans down. Wow. Stuff like that just gives me, I love doing this and stuff like that. I understand I appeal to a certain percentage of people that have that desire that want to learn. But obviously, I make my living wagering as well as having clients following what I do. Now, I was going to respond with a snide comment like, I wish it was that easy that you could just buy a book. What I would say to you is, you, doctor, went to medical school after going to college and you invested in your education. Believe it or not, I've been doing it even longer, but it wasn't the path of my education was unexpected. I started working for the firm that I now own at 15. It was just a part-time job. But I've basically been immersed in this business for 35, 36 years, never knowing that that part-time job I took in the 9th grade would actually be my lifelong journey. So I am the medical school. Forget the books. There's nothing you can read. I would say if you're a physician, you're not going to have time to learn how to fish other than what you get off these videos. But if you want to pay your student debts down with the wagering, that's more in line with subscribing and getting access to the actual syndicate services that we offer. Just like you had to go into debt to get that degree to be a physician, you have to have the capital, which is albeit far less than medical school, to be a winning sports trader. So I implore you, if that's where you lie and you have the desire to learn, understand that this is a little bit of a different business where it's not only just if you were a physician of 45 years and you are now retiring and you wanted to sit home in front of the computer 10 hours a day and learn how to do it, yes, we have clients like that. But if you're at the beginning of your actual career as a physician, then you want to follow, pay for the information, and make the money because you're just paying to have someone do the work for you and then learn and see what we're doing along the way. And then when you're at that point where you have more free time, then take it to that next level. 702-769-0404. I would say if $4,000 a month to get access to our base high volume syndicate is too much for you, then you want to wait till you can afford to actually be wagering the appropriate amount of money on the games. As I always say, you should be a 1% edge better. If you want to learn one thing, you don't need a book. Have the proper amount of money to wager first and foremost. So if you want to wager $100 on a game, you should have $10,000 in your account. If you want to wager $1,000 on a game, you should have $100,000 in your account. So pick a number that you have as discretionary capital, which is your tuition that you're able to put into a sports wagering account, and then have the $4,000 a month or $24,000 a year to pay us as your tuition to sports betting school. And if you can lay that out, because I know that medical school is much more than $4,000 a month, that will be the path of least resistance while you're busy all day being a doctor and doing what you do. Now, with that being said, let's talk about today's complimentary selection. And with that being said, let's talk about a system play I'm looking at right now. And As by the way, as I'm doing this video, the Celtics are leading 54-53. As I surmised, this would be a barn burner all the way to the end. There is 10 minutes and 44 seconds left in the third quarter. We will see tomorrow when you're watching this video what the actual result was. The complimentary selection tonight is going to be doing what you should always be doing, which is taking Washington when you can get a nice dog price. Washington Nationals plus the 40 cents. Good day and good luck.